These arrogant maniacs tested Canelo like nobody else.
I feel like I'm the best middleweight in the world, and that motherfucker right there, he gonna give it tomorrow.
The man that's gonna dethrone Canelo Alvarez.
But what Canelo did after humbled them badly. This is fighting his art. Let's go. Daniel Jacobs, May 4th, 2019, Canelo Alvarez, already the biggest star in boxing, was welcomed to the Madison Square Garden in a showdown to unify his IBF, WBA, WBC middleweight belts. That night, the superstar faced a formidable test in the ring against the uncrackable Daniel Jacobs, a warrior from Brooklyn with an honest nickname, the Miracle Man.
Everything that I do is for Brooklyn and for the culture. We about to put on for the city. Back that. I ain't never backed down from a challenge in my life. I'm from Brownsville. I never ran and I never win.
Jacobs was a true menace in gloves and had a penchant for coming back to dominate fights he was losing. Boasting the IBF belt, Jacobs did everything he could to draw attention to himself and unsettle Canelo Alvarez. Jacobs' interviews were filled with jabs, often insulting Canelo's physique and confidently promising to silence the crowd with his performance.
Let's do this Saturday night, period. All this weighing, bumping with that big ass head, it's time to put on. I'm gonna talk with my fist tomorrow.
For Jacobs, the contest was his biggest opportunity, while Canelo remained unshaken despite putting all his middleweight belts at stake.
I see fear, and that was fear right there what he did. Strategy. Good revenge for Jacobs.
It was game and brave and totally outclassed. And he tried the body early, so too Jacobs.
It's
Stuck in him out at the moment. Jacobs comes back with the right hand, but Alvarez is away in his weight advantage in there tonight.
From the first round, the moment was electric.
Jacobs, release. Oh, he puts a good jab in.
push back, and he's on his back foot constantly, really getting anything going himself there.
Oh, Jacobs. Good work there from. Felt it slightly enough. What's a big fight delivered?
The argument that is correct, that correct statement. I mean, Canelo's winning a lot,
That is Jacobs in. Get that jab through as well.
Both men traded shots at close range, prompting roars from the crowd.
32. You know, when you get into your 30s, you slow down, just constantly got Jacobs on his back foot.
Jacobs missing that. It can hardly be heard amongst the Mexicans that are.
He's been a middleweight longer. Well, Canelo is so tight, he's so high, he's not so left with the body, but he's got it left with the
Middle now. Canelo. Look how totally up the wall. Alvarez. Take that from Alvarez. The right hand's obviously not hooked on the shots. Got through it. Jacobs.
ball to make a mistake, Jacobs. Jacobs, you can just see Canelo.
Jacobs managed to force Canelo on the back foot.
For the New York past it.
Very, very good. Put the toes on him.
Jacobs is trying desperately hard to get something going. Amir, of course, got off in a couple of times.
They just run out of ideas, or just
Probably most of these rounds. Jacobs still very much in this. Tonight the whole ring and moves.
he is still there. I don't think there's anything really saying that. There's no
Speedy shots. That was excellently blocked there from Alvarez. Quality block from Alvarez with his back to the ropes.
he doesn't feel like he comes to come on. What happened? Canelo's so clever with a counter. Such a tough task. His physical strength and the punching power. Good head movement.
Particularly has been vitally impressive. Here comes Jacobs though, trying to rip it up.
Puts it from each other. The golden place just for a boxer to slow down to around 6-7 because it's hard in front of the fucking real clean landing, but
The defense from Alvarez. That's much beating them. Of Alvarez. He's always had tickets for a couple of good body shots. Didn't seem to have any effect. And back Alvarez
the
now.
head with punching shots is all coming from Canelo. I have to believe it.
Pockets of fire that we hope for. And Alvarez now with a combination. Coming off those 3 victories over Lewis Arias. He's strong.
He throws it. Jacobs just seems to
To win the day here in the battle. Standing firm. The right to the body as well. Taking to. All the bricks are travelling over just to be here. It's a batting and counter.
he can rock. It's just so good.
Trying to find the pressure. Just
Just get a bit sloppy there if he's stood in front of Canelo. He can't stand there and defend it. That's a problem for him.
whipping in the left hook to the body. The Jared Fletcher in New York. Any evidence?
Yeah, get back up and punch around now like Canelo as he lands. The balls are odd in this arena. And there's a lot of fans for Canelo. Jacobs as well.
It's not as fluid as Alvarez. Putting his still in the ring and engage. This is what we want to see.
In a minute, room for Canelo. The Rock will dominate it.
Excellent though. Back he comes. And here.
Now back and forth. Two both men. Jacobs for the first time able to push Canelo back.
Successfully eating Jacob's biggest shots, Canelo stepped up his work rate.
Jacobs getting his jab going. Alvarez will give it a minute.
Any confidence because his corner man have given him a real chill. He knows he's had some success in that last round.
Alvarez, this is better. Back behind the jab.
He's working now, but very bad on this. The right hand shooting jab.
He looked terrific for many rounds at the beginning of the fight. Jacobs.
Separated. They really are calling that evenly match.
That's a good point. Looks in his corner. You know they're both going to embrace. They're both going to celebrate. They both. It's
Jacobs was effective. He's not throwing it out as much. He's not very sharp. And it's allowing Jacobs now to get some shots off the shelf.
fight of two halves here.
They're both feeling the pace. You can see that Jacobs is feeling the pace there, mate.
I think Jacobs is
Alvarez showing a good chin. A slip down. That touch was classy from Canelo.
Now where Jacobs is going to build on a bit of success he's had in the last couple of rounds. He needs to press it home, but combination. If this carries on,
Got the shots.
it's a sitting range now in front of Canelo without worrying about what's hurting him or hitting him. He's not pushing this round, he's going for the takedown.
Right hand from Alvarez. And has that landed party with a beautiful to take a little gap. A little respite. Great body shot from Jacobs.
Was good, but only
Physically, he looks powerful. Back comes Alvarez. And then
back into his fight.
last 6 minutes.
Fight for 2 minutes. Now he's having a look, closing that distance. He needs to start with them tight decisions and arguable decisions. If we all clear them, there's really no one to say.
He put on the line here. Alvarez that was there for the first time. He's in defense from Jacobs. The Mexican fighter.
Superstar.
Jacobs still pressing forward. Some block there. Will this be catching the eye? With a really terrific effort in that eye-catching left hand. Jacobs now back to orthodox, backing up Alvarez.
At the end of 12 rounds, all 3 judges scored the bout for Alvarez, giving him a unanimous decision victory.
Jacobs still pressing forward. Some block there. Will this be catching the eye? With a really terrific effort in that.
You respect his father. Greatest Mexican champion of all time.
Así es.
Yeah, great Julio Cesar Chavez. Do you respect him?
Pues en el deporte no puedo respetarlo. ¿Por qué? Porque para mí, en lo personal, no ha hecho nada. Ha dejado en vergüenza a su país con lo que ha hecho, con su carrera, que la ha llevado mal como quiera.
The year is 2017. Cinco de Mayo is rapidly approaching, and what better way to celebrate than to have a face-off with the son of the most iconic Mexican boxer of all time, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Chavez, although not as proven at this point as his father, had boasted a similarly proven record of 50-2. Finally, on May 6th, in the T-Mobile Arena, will Chavez continue the family legend against the hot and prime Canelo? Or is Canelo the son that JC deserved but never had?
Proud to present the main event of the 4.5 pounds, and it's all sponsored by Tecate, Bon
Alvarez was not trying to eviscerate him in front of his dad. Rather, Canelo wanted to cook the spoilt brat gently. At the start of round 2, he unloaded the bombs. Chavez Jr. fought back in from to his family and fans.
Canelo, we saw him cut apart Liam Smith in September. 1-2 from Canelo. Junior right there with him. Junior lost to Alvarez along the road. Let's see what he does now for Chavez Jr. Canelo with the uppercut. Yeah, he does it. He's searching out as well. That's a dangerous game.
But it was like a sparring session for Canelo.
Every single man sitting right in front of us. And you see him that he's standing in front of us, yelling at the corner with nothing but his mind, giving instructions. I think he wants to see his son come forward. For a little pressure. See if you're going to move, it needs to be lateral moves. You need to circle him. And if you want, the bones away. And he said, who's the best fighter in Mexico? Opportunity tonight for Chavez Jr. to take that position. And there's somebody. That's why eyes looking a little squinty. It's a little bit puffy. Now some blood from the nose. Look at this.
Canelo showed Chavez levels in speed and accuracy. If there is one thing Chavez inherited from his father, it was his chin and grit in the ring. Halfway through, it became clear that Canelo was drawing it out to punish Chavez even more. It felt like Canelo could have put Jr. down at any moment, but he was just having too much fun toying with him. That night, Alvarez was not aiming to tarnish JCC, so he put on a boxing clinic to show his talents. Canelo was pulling his punches and going no more than 70%. In an expectedly brutal fashion. With Chavez being beaten half to death and ready for a paycheck, Canelo celebrates with all of Mexico and proclaims himself the rightful heir to his country's boxing throne. After the fight, Chavez Jr. descended into obscurity, May 2016, at the T-Mobile Arena. Canelo, after that crushing of James Kirkland. And grabbing the ring and WBC middleweight titles, faced Amir Khan, a boxer reputed to have the fastest hands in the world.
I find it a little disrespectful that people might be saying that, Amir is going to get hurt in this fight, he's going to get knocked out in this fight. I don't find it tough guy.
Well, Canelo took it as a challenge. From the onset, Khan attempted his quick flurries. But Canelo remained calm and collected. Khan displayed incredible hand speed, while Canelo had his timing on point, stunning Khan with big shots. But proving to be the faster boxer, Out of nowhere, Canelo released a picture-perfect, monstrous right hand that folded Khan like a lawn chair. Swinging fully from his hips, Canelo landed so heavily that Khan was spun and knocked out with just one punch, and all he needed at this point was his mattress. Now with Canelo up next for that big fight against Floyd Mayweather, Canelo had to first face another undefeated young champion in Austin Trout, his first true test in a super welterweight unification contest in front of almost 40,000 people at the Alamo Dome, San Antonio, Texas. Being the second and third best at 154 pounds, it would determine the lineal champion in the division. Trout was faster and had impeccable footwork. But Canelo had a different game plan in mind. Trout tried overwhelming Canelo with wild combinations, but Canelo was still stealing the highlights with his well-timed counters. In round 7, a picture-perfect right hand made Trout do the stanky leg and taste the canvas for the first time in his career. Trout fought on his shield, doing his best to avoid the shadow realm that night. Canelo won the fight by unanimous though close decision. After the fight, everybody and their mom started calling for a fight between him and Mayweather just from this fight. That's all for today, friends. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and comment below about your favorite moments. This was Fighting is Art. Have a good day.